Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction. It's Lance solo reacting to episode 10 of Dark Gathering, scheduling and all that stuff that happens. Uh don't want to get too behind on all the stuff we're recording, so I'm here solo reacting to it.
消えた。
Well, yeah, it's just
万
sending a
全
message.
の準備をして全力を持って挑みに来い。その一切を破壊せしめ
It's a cool little
魂に至るまで全てを犯し尽くしてやろう。
Ooh.
あがけよ。愛の運命は変わらないだろう。
Such a cool That was such a cool little like use of
なんとか
his pact with her and how to like
去った
to send a message, right? That's really cool. I'm sure it'll be fine.
始まる。
I'm more curious about the
一旦部屋の
graduates.
外へ。
あ、ちょっと
Get out of the room.
どうしたの弥生ちゃん。始まるって何が。
共食い。
The devouring. What?
神様から受けたダメージで悪霊たちのパワーバランス。
Oh, so like biggest dog in the yard sort of thing.
ものを食い出す。
Got it.
己の存在を色濃く残すために
Smart. That makes sense.
最後の一人になるまで。
Battle Royale, baby. They all in the gulag. That's crazy.
生まれた
A new
卒
graduate.
業生が
Oh, I love it how creepy it looks. I wonder how many of these graduates she's got.
なんでこいつを卒
So
業
she wasn't bluffing. We were joking that maybe she'd be bluffing, but she ain't bluffing. Not at this point. No way she's bluffing.
電話こんな時間に。弥生ちゃんから。
出ちゃダメ。聞いたら廃人になる。
It'll end you.
いつもなら胃の一番似てるのに。
Well, yeah,
一体
because
何が。
弥生ちゃん電話なんてどうしたの？
Doe.
英子。
Don't answer it. Like, even if I know someone calls me, right, and I know them, I don't answer it half the time. Usually I'm really busy. So it's like, send me a text.
弥生ちゃんじゃない。英子。
So I'm wondering with this new graduate, she's got to subdue it? Is that what it is?
取るべき。
Nice. Rude. Shout out to the sound design.
ケイ君。
I wonder if she would have picked up, it would have possessed her, or gotten, probably would have gotten out somehow, some way.
ケイ太郎、わかった？私の部屋の影響下においてなお、抑えきれない破格な。
Okay, so what is the graduate? What is the god? Okay. That makes
隣5
sense.
件くらいまで霊現象を引き起こす
So she has to have them in a different area.
うちに置いておけないほどの
Man, she might be able to have enough
する霊
Pokemon, so to speak, to fight that god
卒業
eventually.
と呼んでいる。対神様用の
Hey, you just gotta talk a big game. You're able to at least put off a major confrontation until much later. Or later, I don't know about much later. So I'm wondering if this is... Because my original theory was that, yeah, we're gonna go travel all across Japan to find more spirits. Spectre of Death. That looks like a womb.
1はともかく2は
I'd be curious to see if she tried to take Ai to this with the Spectre of Death, right? If the Spectre of Death
やることは
tried to take Ai for whatever reason, if the god would then intervene, and that would be an interesting fight between those two.
それに今までと同じことの繰り
Because
返しで
it's setting up for the show to the big bad to be the Spectre of Death, so
神様をやっている。
wait,
別の
what?
やつだけど神様の格にもよるけど、その時は卒業生3人がかりで殺
Okay, 3 graduates killed the
捕まえ
god.
るのはもう少し大変。だから倍以上の戦力。卒業生相当の子を最低6人以上は用意して
I love how they have little diplomas. I would love that with I need like a fleshy with that.
数的目測が立つ。悲観しなくていい。
So we think she's got at least 3. She went 6. We got 4 then,
ここからが本題。
because we just got the new one.
現在私たちの陣営には 今まで育てた卒業生が
Fire. Lightning. It's like Pokemon. Oh, she's got 3 graduates.
そして同格
So 4. So yeah, it was 4. Okay, I was right.
さらに1ヶ月前に私についていた7人の地蔵、そいつらを共食いさせて作った超越地蔵が1人。この子は
Nice.
卒業生よりやや強い。
He's a little bit stronger than the other graduates. Got it. So she's got 5. You
こ
gotta
の
get
メ
one
ンバ
more.
ーを持って東京および全国の激ヤバスポットを攻め落とそう。
It makes sense. Like if you go up to Hokkaido, right, in Kyoto, which is some of the oldest parts of Japan, some of the more spirity parts of Japan. I've been to Japan twice, and Osaka, Okinawa, Tokyo, of course, all that stuff. But like, I've never got to go up to the northern side of like Hokkaido and Kyoto. I really would love to.
普通の心霊
I'm trying to go to
スポットを攻
Japan
略しつつ
next year, I think was the plan. We'll see.
クラスが欲しい。
Got an app. That's great.
そんな霊がいるであろう最強と目される心霊スポットを
Deja SS.
ちなみにネットの有志による危険度のランク付けも添付しておいた。そして東京を制圧した後
Okay,
その
so
戦力を持って
the plot line is drawing out more sense now. So
全国を攻め落とす。
we'll probably have a few episodes traveling the country, right? Capturing spirits. Probably a few episodes capturing the god, and then a few episodes dealing with
だけど実際は大したことない
the
かもしくは危険度トリプル
it's triple S rank. It's gotta be
相当の場所
or the Spectre of Death. And then we fight the Spectre of Death, like I was saying.
もしこれら約20箇所の
Yeah, you're just lucky that god was arrogant as fuck, man.
私は
But it is a god, right? So it makes sense.
ママを取り戻したくて
Hmm.
ずっと一人で戦ってた。慶太郎が守ろうと前に立ってくれたこと、一緒に戦うって意志を示してくれたことが
He isn't gonna let you just be by yourself.
嬉しかった。
Aw,
だから
friendship.
つい盛大に喧嘩を打っちゃった。
手のかかる生徒だね。
You know what? I really
せっかくだから慶太郎に言っておきたいことがある。二人乗りだから顔を合わせずに済むから言えること。
are you thinking what I
お
think?
とり役として信頼していると言った。
Are you gonna say what I think you're gonna say?
けどもはやそれ以上に 無二の相棒だと思った。
No,
ありがとう。
no, no. I like how
伝えるために誘ってくれたのか。
I like how like I thought she was gonna say I love you, which would be weird because we really didn't get that at all. Like, but I like how it's just always been a mentor student thing and like a friend, right?
じ
That's
ゃあ
I like how the show doesn't pull punches with that. Like, no, this is clearly defined this way. Could change, but it's clearly defined this way, and I love it that for that. And the fact that we know in the end it's him and Echo, so it, you know, and Yari's not
ま
gonna
だまだ
do anything against that.
一体どこに向かってるの？
But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. It was just more like
You're
you're a great partner, a
あ
great
えて
friend,
マークしな
basically.
かった場所がある。
I really love that.
え
Yeah,
即刻
I knew it was also a part of the map.
省略した。
何を言ってるの？
私の部屋のシステムが崩壊してる現状。
Yep.
英子の留守は
Smart.
安全保障上都合がいい。そして今、昨夜偶然生まれた部屋には置いておけない卒業生が手元にいる。
Damn.
だからこのタイミングを逃せば他にない。
ものすごく嫌な予感がする。
My man, you always have a bad feeling about everything in the show.
確信だ。
But I mean, it's kind of true.
東京版と全国版両方にその名を連ねる最強心霊スポット。
Oh, well, S. Hey, let's just start with the S ranks. That's wild. Castle Ace Ruins.
じゃあ慶太郎、いつものレッツゴー。
Let's get the fuck out of here. Don't you end. Don't you end. Don't end. God damn it. I knew better, right? I should have. Okay, that makes more sense why this doll is the beginning of this, the opening then, or the ending. Because that's what the face is of the new graduate. No, I mean, a great. I'm going to mute it here. A great setup episode, I think. I mean, obviously, we kind of reestablished your plot. You're 10 episodes in, right? So technically, I think 20 plus 24 episodes, I want to say. People can correct me, of course, without me having to look it up. But we reestablished your plot pretty much. We set a new target, a secondary target to our main target of taking on the Spectre of Death. Now we got to deal with the god and probably capture him and use him as the weapon against the Spectre of Death. And you establish why these dolls are important, yada yada yada, and then you establish more lore with how smaller ones create graduates. Cool to know that the graduates, that ghost, was that her mom? Anyway, every time I watch the ending, I'm like, wait. But I digress. Anyway, so glad to know that the graduates wasn't a fake like bluff. It actually was a real thing. It makes sense. Like it's like if Ash were to go get his Pokemon again, back in Pokemon, it's like they're the top tier of what she has. So it makes more of that, and they looked kind of cool. I want to go back and kind of relook at some of those different um designs that we had and all that. Let's see what this the next review has.
強大な敵に立ち向かうためさらなる力を求めて危険度 S ランクの心霊スポットに踏み込む
Okay, Grandma.
弥生と慶太郎この時の二人はまだ
That's a lot of
やがて
spirits.
訪れる絶望を知る由もない
Oh no. Oh no. That's a problem. If she's knocked out like that. There was going to be a point, I thought, where eventually it'd be a thing where he's got to figure out how to save the day basically without her because she is the crutch right now for him in regards to information and how to fight. And it just would make sense. But anyway, I digress. They set good setup episode for setting up your future plot. It's a 20 plus episode show. So now, like I said earlier in the reaction, I pretty much think it's going to be a few episodes collecting the spirits, and a few episodes probably dealing with the god, and then a few episodes dealing with the Spectre of Death. That's if I know that's not a complete story. I've been told that the manga is still ongoing, or light novel, I think it's manga, is still ongoing. So, if this isn't already out of the arc, then that makes sense. If this, I mean, if the Spectre of Death isn't already dealt with in the manga, then it'll be longer than what I just said. But that would be what I would just see going forward for now. But the show does such a good job of just always having something different when in regards to the spirits, the use of whatever magic she uses, the use of um, settings, and all that. So it just does a good job. And I want to shout out the sound design in this episode in particular because like that squishiness, the blood, that was great. The music's always been pretty good in the show too. It helps set the tone. Show is really good, and I'm super super happy that we're getting into spooky season. We're getting into September, October time frame, so it's going to be continuing through Halloween, which is awesome. Always love to see it. Um, and one more thing, like I really like that in the end, she was able to tell him you're a great partner, basically, and a great friend, and it wasn't going to go down the romantic route. I didn't saw that coming, but you never know with anime, right? Sometimes it could come out of nowhere. So I'm super happy, even though it wasn't ever telling us that was going that direction, right? It makes way more sense. And so I like this dynamic between them, this mentor student friend thing that they got going on so much. So I want to shout that out as well. So yeah, I mean, clearly this is my favorite show right now of new stuff for this season. I could say like Bungo Stray Dogs is fire, Mushoku Tensei is fire still, but out of the new stuff, it's this show. This show's number one. Um, and then from there, I don't know. I'd have to think, but definitely the show's up there. I look forward to Sundays because I get to watch the show. And if we don't cover everything in the source material by the end of this season, then I probably will read it because I'm invested that much into this story in this world. And yeah, just another good show. I mean, another good episode. Not a lot of stuff, but it's a good setup. Like I said, let me know your thoughts down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Just past 3 years doing this channel, which is really great. Not as many subscribers as I was hoping for, but hey, the people I do have, I really appreciate y'all watching. And yeah, we'll keep on reacting. Yeah, talk to you soon. Deuces.